Hello and welcome to another drum lesson. My name's Kit Mills, and today we're going to be continuing our study of the 4 basic strokes, moving on to a practice session of a pattern called down, tap, up, which I've labeled as DTU. So just a quick recap of the 4 basic strokes. We have the full stroke, which starts high, ends high, and sets you up for continuous accents. It's a loud stroke. Then we have the down stroke, which starts high, ends low, and gives you another loud stroke, but prepares you for playing a soft one on the next stroke on the same hand. Then the next stroke is the tap stroke. That starts low, ends low, and always make sure you're going down and back to where you start, not having any lift beforehand. So here's a tap stroke. Here's a few tap strokes. This is actually the most common one we play. The final stroke is the upstroke, or as I often refer to it, tap and lift, because that's essentially what we're doing. An upstroke starts slow, same height as the tap, does a tap and then continues on the way up. You pick it up with your wrist. So tap and lift. That upstroke is an unaccented note that prepares you for playing an accented note. So now what we are going to do is take a look at down, tap, up, that particular sequence of strokes. We did full down, tap, up already. We're moving on to this one and dropping the full stroke. So very briefly, what we have is down, tap, tap and lift. Down, tap, tap and lift. Try it with me. Down, tap, tap and lift. And make sure, both for the tap stroke and the upstroke, that you don't pick up the stick at all before hitting the drum. So don't do this. See how I kind of bobbed up there? Don't do that. That defeats the purpose. What we're trying to do is get easily controlled accents and then easily controlled non-accented notes. So let's take a look at our left hand for a moment. Here we go. Down, tap, tap and lift. Down, tap, tap and lift. Down, tap, tap and lift. Let's go ahead and get the metronome fired up. And what we'll do is we'll do a bar up front and then 8 measures on each side, and then it'll keep going up by increments of 5 beats per minute. Here we go. Down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up. 5th time, tap, up, sorry, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap. Here we go on the left side. Down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap. And I'm exaggerating my accented strokes here, my down strokes. They don't need to start quite so high, but I want you to see the full range of motion here. 8, 2, 3. Now here's the next tempo. Right hand. Down, tap, up, down, tap, up. 3, 4, 7. Get the left hand ready, and here we go. Left, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up. 7, 8. 70 beats per minute. Here we go. Right hand. Down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up. 5, 7, 8. To the left side. Here we go. Down, tap, up, 2, tap, up, down, tap, up. Here's the 5th time. 6, 7, 8. To 75. Here we go. Right hand. Down. And remember, the key thing with these exercises is not the rhythm. The key thing is preparing each stroke correctly, making sure you play each stroke correctly so that you end up in the right position to start and the right position to finish. Left hand, tap, up, down, tap, up, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 80 beats per minute. Right hand, down, 2, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, 5. And again, you don't have to play quite so high as I'm doing here. I'm just trying to make it very clear the difference between the strokes. Left, tap, up, down, tap, up. Don't be tight in your hand, but control the stick. 7, 8, 85. Here we go. Right hand, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Left hand. And remember again, on those taps and upstrokes, tap down first, then move. Back to your starting position in the case of the tap, and in the other case to prepare up high. 90 beats per minute. Right hand, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Left hand, down, tap, up. And of course, as you can hear, this gives us a loud, soft, soft group of 3. 7, 8. 95. Here we go. Down, tap, up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the left side. Down, tap, up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 100 beats per minute. Here we go. Down. And we'll finish with this one. 3, tap, up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now to the left hand. Down, tap, up, down, tap, up, 3, 6, 7, 8. So that's a good beginning with the down tap up sequence. If you found it still to be too fast, don't worry about it and don't berate yourself. It's very common, especially if you've played for a little while and haven't done this before, to find this a little weird feeling at first. So slow it down to wherever it feels comfortable. You know, the most important thing again is not focusing on the rhythm, but focusing on making sure each stroke is precise. So you have a downstroke starting high, ending low. It is now in position to play that tap stroke. From here, go down and back to your starting place. You're just tapping the drum. Then finally for the upstroke, you've got another tap, and you pick it up afterward and get in position for the downstroke. So take your time with that. Make sure it's really precise. Watch your stick tips. You can watch yourself in a mirror. That's a great idea. And just take it nice and easy, and you will be able to work your way up. So it can go quite a bit faster than this, but that's not our point yet. It's just to get this into our system. So we will continue this series with several more lessons working through the 4 basic strokes so that we really get a good comfortable grounding in these, because it's going to free us up so much as drummers to be able to play accents and different types of phrasings that we couldn't play otherwise. So if you have any questions or comments or any suggestions for future lessons, please feel free to post those down in the comment section below. You could also comment or contact me on my website, kitmills.com, and I'd be happy to respond to you there as well. And if you like this video, please click the like button. And if you haven't already subscribed to this channel, I invite you to do so as well. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you'll get in some good work on this and find it really helps push you forward in your drumming. So until next time, take care of yourself and keep on drumming. See ya.